I'm always holding my boobs, like touching my boobs, and the guys would be like, why do you like doing this, Tara? It's mine, I love them. They're like, you know, beautiful to hold and behold. So, but that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about why men don't call often. We need to address this, get to the bottom of this, and we're going to be hearing from some guys as to why they don't call. We're arguing this to the... Yes, we're doing that. Okay, so why don't you call? Leave your comments below. I believe I've decided to, you know, accept that the fact that they don't call doesn't mean they don't love you, doesn't mean that you're not important, especially when you're in a committed relationship. But there are some times when he doesn't call means, oh, he's flaky. He's a flirt. He doesn't like you that much. He doesn't want to pursue anything serious with you. Yeah, there's no attention or connection there. You know, all those things. But you and you alone can know that. Eyes opened, heart opened, you can tell when a guy doesn't like you, doesn't want something serious. Okay? You can even ask him. And definitely you'd get your answers from there. But let's ask the guys, why don't you call us? Should we take it that when you don't call, it means you don't love us anymore?
Okay, just like what Tara just said about the call thingy, I feel if somebody claims he loves you, that person shouldn't go max 2 days without calling you, no matter how busy it is. And I think most guys are really guilty of this, me inclusive also. But sometimes it could be work, or maybe that person's engaged and stuff. But at the same time, no man can tell you they actually love you without reaching out to you, because ladies, females, they love attention, and we are there to give that attention. If somebody doesn't communicate, then how is the relationship going to grow? How are you going to keep tabs on your girlfriend? You know, say if man they chase girl, at that time man they call, hey, I'll call you, bother girl with calls. But when you're now in that relationship, that should continue. But that fee, if you reduce, but still call. A guy can't tell you, hey, he doesn't call you. A guy can't call you and you will not think that guy now making excuses for that guy. And moreover, because the guy doesn't call you, doesn't mean the guy doesn't love you. But everything is dependent on the time. Daily, fine. But if the guy goes more than 24 hours or more than 2 days, no, that is a no-no. That is wrong. That is really wrong. And one of the things where we say the boss be, it's always ladies that always make that stuff. It's their fault, because when you start calling guys, then that guy will know that if I don't call this babe, she go call me. And when that happens, the guy will just probably ignore the girl, and the guy will not divert attention to another guy. And if the guy doesn't call you for 2 days, 3 days, there's another side chick or another girl. Maybe say about the chase, maybe about the hustle. So that it is what it is.
Okay. So you've been calling me for days, and you're kind of waiting for me to call you because you've been calling me for days. And it's not like you cannot keep calling. You just want to test. Why are we testing in the first place? If you don't talk to me, talk to me. If I can talk to you, I'll talk to you. It's pretty simple. Life is not that hard, is it? Is it?
And you love this person?
Of course, I love her so much. Yeah, but things happen to people. I cannot have access to airtime, so you've been calling me. But I don't like that whole testing thing. Let's just talk to ourselves. If we feel like, if I miss you, I want to talk to you, and I can talk to you, then I'll talk to you. If I cannot.
So you can totally go a day without talking to your partner?
Yes, I can go a day without talking to her. It depends on the situation. Okay, talking. Okay, I can send, of course, I can send a message on social media. Thank God there's WhatsApp, you know, there's Instagram. You can send a DM, or you can send a WhatsApp message. But the phone call thing, meaning you want to hear my voice, it might not really be so. I can't really guarantee that, you know, especially if I don't have any time.
Okay, so about who is calling who and who is not calling who. I, for one, feel like it should be communication before action. You can't just say you want to stop calling somebody because the person is not calling you, or because you are the one doing the calling every single time. If you ask me, okay, it's not a problem when you decide to tell the person that, yo, I'm calling you 6 times in a week is a problem for me. I mean, can't you do the calling? Can't you be the one to say, oh, babe, good morning, all those kind of things, because I've gotten those kind of text messages before. But to be honest, it should be communication before action. Somebody might see it as, okay, she's fine doing all the calling and I have no problem with it, is what works for us. But if you now say you want to just stop, you are bringing unnecessary strain on your relationship, if you ask me, to be honest with you, because like this person doesn't know what's on your mind. So communicate first before letting that person, or before actually saying you don't want to call the person as much, or you want to reduce the number of times you call, or you want to reduce the number of text messages you send on WhatsApp and everything. To me, it should be communication first before action. Yes. So let them know.
Well, it's a general knowledge that guys do not call their babes. Why is that?
I'm sorry, that is a very flawed general knowledge, because I have friends that keep calling their girlfriends almost every single time, and I keep telling them that, guy, let this babe breathe. You understand? Stop calling this girl as much, to be honest with you, because it's not a good lookout for you. So I think it's just a huge misconception when people say, oh, ladies call a lot more than guys. I think I disagree with that.
So a guy who loves a woman can go days without calling her and everything is fine.
If he's busy,
Liking another woman.
if he's busy and he has priorities in life, a lot of things to do, to be honest. Because let's just call it spade a spade. Let's just say this as it is. You are going to spend more time chasing somebody than actually maintaining a relationship. There's going to be more effort being put into that relationship or into chasing somebody by you. Like my good friend Lazim, a wise man, once said that once you have caught the fish, you can't keep feeding it worms. Before you catch the fish, you feed it worms to attract the fish. Once you caught the fish, it's to eat it. Thank you very much.
I can go like 2 days without calling my girl, not because not because I hate or love her less, not because I'm cheating, but it's just my way of life. Moreover, why do you need to call a girl like all the time? I think at the point it seems as though you are stalking her. So I believe everybody deserves his or her space, and if we're dating, we're not fishing anymore. So if I'm not fishing, why do I need to keep calling you morning and night? Like, it seems more like stalking, and it's creepy. A lot of girls don't like it. A lot of girls I've seen and met. People I've dated know that I'm not in the culture of calling all the time, because it's a free world.
When you're not calling her, what are you doing?
When I'm not calling her, I think I have kind of like a very boring social life. If I don't call her, she kind of like understands, but not all of them do. But I'm just not cheating. I just like my private space. So I love and respect my woman. Doesn't mean that I don't call often. Doesn't mean I don't like her or like I love her less. It's just my way of life. It doesn't mean I'm cheating. It doesn't mean I'm hanging with any other person. I'm just that boring as a girlfriend, as a boyfriend. Shit, nigga, you put that thought in my head. You put that girlfriend thought in my head. Any girl I'm dating is somebody I want to get married to. I don't date you because we're going to do something and move on. No, I don't roll like that. That's not it for me. So if I'm dating you for sake of getting married to you in the nearest future, you see the same lifestyle. It doesn't mean I hate you.
Yeah, 24 hours is fine. There's WhatsApp, there's social media, there's Instagram, there's SMS, and then I can see her posting and she's having fun and she's okay, as long as she's one tweeting and it's okay.
So you're saying that you cannot go 24 hours without hearing from her, however, through whatever means?
I can't, that's what I'm saying. It depends on the kind of person you look. There's a saying that goes, once you know somebody, you can't fight the person. If you're in tune with the person you are in a relationship with, and both of you understand yourselves to an extent. I mean, sometimes, like you say, out of sight is out of mind. Absence of blah, 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 makes the heart go fonder. The highest I can go, and I learned this from one of my uncles, and it works all the time, is the 3-day theory. Just decide not to call her for 3 days. See what happens. You may not survive the results of what's going to happen, because she will come and, when you see her, when she comes to look for you, whatever you see, what you see is what you get. But yeah, 3 days always works. Always works. Yeah.
Okay, and that does not mean that you do not love her.
Of course, it doesn't mean I don't love her. It just lets her know that, hey, like, you see one thing with women, when you let them realize how much you love them too much, when they believe or they know, you are in trouble. So tonight you have to let them know that. It goes both ways. And she has options, so do you. And you could just get summed up with work. Let her know that more, you're not really like top priority, because even though she is, when you let her know that she is, she starts to misbehave. I'm telling you.
So basically, you can go days, at least 2 days, without speaking to your girlfriend, and it doesn't mean you do not love her, right?
Yeah, verbally, yeah, but doesn't mean we're not communicating. Okay, yeah, we could communicate, but not to pick up the phone and call her up and check up on how she's doing. Is she eating? Is she in a car? Is she on a bike? Is she watching TV? Is she dancing? No. Let her have her space. Let her enjoy her life. We're not married yet now, so
Oh my God.
I don't owe her. She doesn't owe me. Like, it is what it is. I'm telling you the facts of life. So look. Expectations lead to disappointments. So better safe than sorry. Rather just enjoy the moment, because anything can happen. So tomorrow she comes and says, "Oh, guy, I'm tired. I want to move on. Can I help you with your bags? Like, do you wanna? Yeah.
You don't love her.
Of course I do, but I can't beg. I'm not R. Kelly. I mean, she has to tell me why she's breaking up, and if the explanation is reasonable, fine. Once a lady comes up and tells you, "Guy, I want to break up with you," it's clear she's made up her mind. She has thought through the process. She has made up her mind maybe 6 months prior. Women are very calculated and smart. So if she tells you that, yeah, she might want to see if you're going to fight for her. Unfortunately, I'm not the fighting type, as you can clearly see. I will just tell you to let me help you with your bags. If you decide to change your mind, come and go. Yeah, you can come back. You have the keys to the apartment and everything. But you decide to stay where you are, by all means necessary, right on.
To be honest, I'm not lie. I will do that. I'm not the kind of person that will say, "Oh, let's communicate." I might not. I will do that, and it's not probably the right thing to always do. I think it's good to communicate first before you take that kind of action. But I will do that. And if I do it and you don't call for a while, I'll message you and be like, "Oh, so you didn't call for this period of time? Wow. So it's going to be a problem. I'm going to have that conversation with you. Like, so I tried this and you didn't call, you didn't do this for like 2 weeks. So is this what we are doing now? Let me know what we are doing, because this one, there's no communication, there's nothing. If I don't call you, you won't call for the next 5 days. What's the essence?"
Okay. Are you also of the opinion that if a man does not call his woman, he doesn't love that woman?
It depends on the duration.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's 1 day, I don't think it's because he doesn't love her, but it depends on the duration. If he's, yeah, okay.
2 days, 3, 1 week, he doesn't call.
2 days, 2 days, 1 week. It depends. Is it something he's done before? Is it is that the way you act, or is it a new thing? If it's something like maybe in the past he usually calls, and all of a sudden this happens, obviously it's like maybe something's wrong. What happened? But you do it, this is not the first time, this is not the second time. It might not necessarily mean that you don't love, it's just that some people have different ways of loving. Some people are very weird about these things. Some people think that, "Oh, I don't need to call you, but I still love you. I don't need to show you, I don't need to show you all these things, but I love you." But at the end of the day, you should always know that relationship is where you come together and you balance each other out. Do you understand? You compromise at one point. I cannot go a week and you go a week without talking and you think it's cool. If you think that's cool for you, then we have a problem. We need to discuss that and sort it out.
So in conclusion, you agree with the guys who say that if a man doesn't call his woman, he does not love her?
No, it's not necessary. I don't agree that that's why it is.
You've heard what the guys have to say. You've heard Lady Dami say what she has to say. Let's continue the conversation in the comment section, all right? All I can say now is that guys are more virtual beings. They like that physical connect more. They're not into calling as much as ladies are, and we just have to understand that. Although, remember to enjoy his calls when he puts one through, okay? Enjoy it and show that excitement in your voice. Let him feel that you're excited, that you enjoyed the conversation, and I think that's just going to make him to call you more often, all right? Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us. I love you.